Roßfechten is the search for the old art of fencing on horseback, which is the origin of dressage as such, the pursuit of dressage. And it is mentioned in historical manuscripts on how it was done, mostly in the Middle Ages, but also later up until very recently, really, in Napoleonic Wars and so forth. And we are trying to reconstruct in a friendly manner how you would use weapons on horseback in a short fight, lance fight, anything like that. And we are meeting together as a martial arts on horseback community.
It's a gathering of so many very talented people, very talented horses, and the atmosphere is just so positive because everyone's giving feedback but also open to feedback, but all in a good way. I feel that during this event I learned so much.
But if it comes in with a bit more levee or a bit like Fiore smashes therein, you know, it has a lot of constant force.
If you're going to be experimental, you need to be able to experiment. Yet how do you keep everything safe and controlled? So this whole concept of trying to control the situation of the fight, keep it fun for the horses. Oh yes, and also for us.
It is a nice gathering here of people who know things, who are more. Some people are more here for because they love history a lot. Some are more here because they love horse riding a lot, and then it gets a nice mix here, an exchange of ideas of both worlds really. I love it.
Everybody just gives what they've got, and that's really nice, because not only are there people that are perhaps really good riders, but there's also people who perhaps more novice riders but very enthusiastic, or perhaps amazing swordsmen but novice rider or whatever, and various combinations. And then everybody just kind of took it upon themselves to kind of all help each other along, and I really like that, so that's why I decided to kind of keep doing it. Yeah, it's just a way of keeping the ball rolling, really, of trying to figure out how this actually was done.
Never been here before. I've never visited Arne's place before, so it's the first time I'm joining the symposium, and it's nice to see so many riders together who share the same passion. I hope I can come back next year.
A lot of the best riders within mounted fencing is gathering here. And it's just an incredible opportunity to meet people with the same interest and get inspired by seeing awesome people riding. And you get the opportunity to fence with a lot of different people. Basically impossible anywhere else. It's just an amazing opportunity.
I could hardly ride when I first got on a horse, obviously, as does everybody. And thereby we were trying to figure things out, the same pages in the same books, and we came to completely different conclusions because we didn't have the plethora of options that you could do with a horse. And now, as the Roßfechten Symposium has developed, we have a lot of people who can, amongst them, more or less do any possible exercise a horse could do. We have experience with amongst the now quite large group of people. So from high school dressage to very specific American styles, Western, Vaquero, Spanish styles, all that stuff is in the mix with various people with their experience. And that means that we can now interpret these old sources with all possible permutations amongst everybody who joins in. So we can have much more in-depth discussions and figure out to a much greater extent how this was actually done and how it should be understood. And well, that's obviously something that is just something that's very dear to my heart. So obviously that's why I wanted to organize the event.